And both of these gents are in their early 20s, but Sitsongpeenong has a distinct on-paper advantage, 2 inches in height, 6 inches in reach, and unseen, here are over 3 times as many fights. But Van Roosmalen has made a career out of proving odds makers wrong. Let's see if he can do it once again here tonight.
And the rules for this championship, about 5 3-minute rounds. 3 judges score the fight at ringside based on the 10-point must system. The winner of each round gets 10 points, the opponent 9 or less. There is no standing 8 count, no elbows, throws, or sweeps. Doctor or referee can stop the fight. And here it is. A memorable night in Monza culminates with what could be the fight of the year for the Glory Lightweight Championship. And without a doubt, the ring announcer of the year is ready to get things started. Let's go back to the international voice of Glory, Mr. Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening. The Muay Thai style of Thailand and the stylings of Dutch kickboxing meet in a matchup that fans worldwide have been hungry for. 5 rounds for the Glory Lightweight Championship of the world. This bout sanctioned by the International Sport Kickboxing Association. At the opening bell, your referee, Stefano Valenti. From Monza, Italy, to Glory kickboxing fans watching in all corners of the globe, it's time for Glory! Introducing first, the challenger fighting out of the black corner. He earned his title shot by winning the Contender Tournament at Glory 22 France. His record, impressive. 103 wins, 28 losses, 5 bouts scored even, 28 of those wins by knockout. At 5 feet 8 1/2 inches, 1.74 meters, he weighed in at 154 1/2 pounds, and even 70 kilos. He's fighting tonight out of Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, the Killer Kid, Sittichan Sitsongpeenong. Here's his opponent fighting out of the right corner. A successful defense of the belt happened at Glory 20 Dubai. His record, 34 wins with 6 losses, 19 of those wins by knockout. At 5 feet 6 1/2 inches, 1.69 meters, he weighed in at fight time at an even 153 pounds, 69.4 kilos. Fighting tonight out of the Netherlands, he is the reigning and defending Glory Lightweight Champion of the world, Roman Poker Face Van Roosmalen. Once again, your referee in charge of the ring is Stefano Valenti.
Okay. Okay, guys. Pay attention to my commands. No elbow, keep up your head, and work during the clinch, right? Touch if you want.
I mean, Danny Davis wasn't available to referee this important matchup. All right, 5 3-minute rounds. Let's hope the referee or even the judges are not going to ruin what has to be one of the most anticipated fights of the year. You talk about styles making fights. We have 2 of the very best at their respective crafts. Craft, Dutch kickboxing, in the form of Roman Van Roosmalen, the champion, and the Thai fighter, Sittichan Sitsongpeenong, who was a dominant Muay Thai fighter and actually was a slow starter in kickboxing because of his placid nature. He doesn't like to hurt people. He's a nice guy, but his camp told him, hey, you want to entertain, you want to make money, you have to go for the knockout. You have to develop a killer's instinct. We've seen that here in Glory.
Oh, we really have. Sittichan Sitsongpeenong, so relaxed, waiting for his moment. Already landed a few left roundhouse kicks.
You don't say. Van Roosmalen in the white gloves, Sittichan in the black, and he told us that would be his bread and butter. No real surprise or secret to his strategy. Yeah. He knows what got him to this dance. And Van Roosmalen, though, said, you know what? I may have some tricks up my sleeve. Of course, he's going to have to try to navigate and get around the kicking and especially the left round kick and get on the inside if he's to succeed.
Yeah, he's going to really have to get in his face and land that straight right like he just did. Sitsongpeenong loves this rhythm early in the fight because that's the way he grew up in Muay Thai fights.
Exactly. In a Muay Thai, they take 1 or 2 rounds to just, exactly, off. But here in Glory, that can't be the case. 3 or 5 3-minute rounds.
Okay.
It's not a marathon. It is indeed a sprint, and that's what makes it so scintillating. That's what makes it so exciting. And judging by the conversation at #Glory25, everyone around the world watching tonight is enjoying what they're seeing. Already a candidate for Card of the Year, and who knows what we have in store in this main event.
A really great thing that Sitsongpeenong is doing.
Beautiful combination by Van Roosmalen.
To keep Robin at bay is throw that right jab a lot.
Inside low kick by the southpaw, Sittichan Sitsongpeenong. You know, Van Roosmalen told us that he thought Sittichan's left knee was his most dangerous weapon. And though, I mean, I agree with all the fans and what we've already seen, it is that left round kick.
Well, the left round kick is the thing that lands the most, but that left knee is a finisher like it was against David Curio.
According to Sittichan, he says he's happy that people think that because it's true. It is the thing which will win him this fight, is that left round kick. And so looking to make history, looking to become the first Thai fighter to become a Glory champion. And you talked about it, Stephen, the legendary Ramon Deckers and so many other great fighters who have made their way to Lumpini Stadium. By the way, Sittichan still the current welterweight champion at the legendary Lumpini Stadium.
Deckers beat Koban and Luke Chao-Mai-Saithong at Lumpini Stadium, and Koban was the Lumpini Stadium champion, and boy, they fought 4 times.
Say it 5 times.
I think they fought 5 times, actually.
Oh, really? Say it 5 times fast and I'll buy you dinner. So a good opening round here, a feeling out round, but we've got Sittichan Sitsongpeenong and Robin Van Roosmalen getting the engines warmed up here just miles away from the Monza racetrack, home of the Italian Grand Prix, the fastest track in Formula 1.
And Sittichan finished with a right roundhouse kick aimed at the head. So it's not just all left. And here we are, Robin comes in, trying to land some punches and lands his own kick to the body. Sitsongpeenong catching the arm there with his left kick. It was definitely a feeling out process there in the first round for both gentlemen. I expect a quick escalation more of the action.
And so far, not a lot of clinching, thankfully, because we know how that goes when Valenti's in the ring, Stephen. No, I mean, we laugh, but it's ridiculous. And I hope he's you know, held to task, because it's ridiculous. It's not right. Especially what happened in the Glory Featherweight Championship fight on the Glory Super Fight Series. But this, or Featherweight fight, this is a lightweight title fight here. And there is his bread and butter left round kick to the liver.
Van Roosmalen going to have to get on the inside pretty soon. Otherwise, he's going to eat that left knee just like that.
Right.
Oh. You can hear the impact on that kick, even though it's catching gloves. See, this is that right jab, I'm telling you, that Sitsongpeenong is throwing over and over again, and you don't know what's coming next, whether it's going to be the straight left, the left knee, or the left roundhouse kick.
Yeah, using it as a rangefinder, using it to disrupt Van Roosmalen's
to
rhythm,
annoy Robin Van Roosmalen.
Using it to blind him. And it is Sittichan dictating the terms of this fight here in round 2.
Keeping it at range, at kicking range.
There's the teep or the push kick. Teep in Muay Thai. Van Roosmalen, the oldest of 3 brothers, his father, William Van Roosmalen, only man to knock out former heavyweight boxing champion Vitaly Klitschko in kickboxing. Van Roosmalen began training in kickboxing under his father at the age of 4, but has also trained in boxing, wrestling, MMA, and even judo. He's a black belt in judo. But here he's trying to solve Sittichan and trying to get on the inside. It's simple. It really is. It's going to be either Sittichan at distance or Van Roosmalen pressuring him and getting him on the inside.
That's true. And Van Roosmalen right now is on the outside.
Nice right hand through the guard.
And being on the outside, he's getting out-pointed.
Sure. Now they're inside, and there's that clinch. And
So far, it looks to be a relatively easy fight for Sittichan because he pretty much is doing anything he wants. Hasn't really eaten a good shot yet.
Yeah, split entry left hand too. Splitting the peekaboo guard of Van Roosmalen. Again, that's not a change, and Van Roosmalen will put his headphones on and try to come forward, eat some shots along the way, but with that high guard, it leaves his body exposed to those kicks. There's a couple of nice right hands through the guard by the champion.
Sitsongpeenong going to the body with that left hand, too. He's
using
really
the push kick, left round kick,
he's
the
really
jab.
putting together a variety of techniques on Van Roosmalen.
Inside low kick just underneath the cup. So a good start for the Thai challenger, Sittichan Sitsongpeenong, and we expect things to heat up here in Monza, Italy.
Definitely a slower-paced fight. Not saying it's boring by any stretch of the imagination, but slower pace compared to some of the fights we've seen tonight.
Absolutely. Maybe not fair to compare, but we've been spoiled all night long, and we still have a potential 9 minutes left in this championship affair scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Looking to the third round, we talk about the simple strategy, but talk about, okay, what you'd like to see, Fight Professor, if you were in the champion's corner in round 3. He has to find a way to get on the inside effectively. How does he do it?
He's got to throw looping shots, to be honest, because the straight-up boxing avenue is not working. He's got to tag Sitsongpeenong, and he's got to do it by moving forward. Now, he's going to walk into something, but that's a given. But he has to get more aggressive.
19 of Van Roosmalen's 34 wins have been via form of knockout. For Sittichan, 28 of his 103 wins. Yes, you heard that right. 103 victories have come inside the distance. He's 2-0 in glory with 1 knockout. Meanwhile, Van Roosmalen 10-2 in glory with 2 knockout wins. Nice left hand through the guard. Knee by Sittichan. And now on the inside, Van Roosmalen delivers a combination. High-level technique on display. And now Van Roosmalen looking to shoe shine, wanting to strafe the body. And Van Roosmalen looks have more muscles, like he looks a lot thicker, and I'm wondering if that may be to his detriment.
I think so, because Sittichan doesn't have the upper body development yet. He's much quicker, and he's landing more often. And Sitsongpeenong,
look at the numbers, though.
the kicks, right?
Yeah, with one punch, though. It's all kick. I mean, that's what it comes down to. The boxing of Van Roosmalen, the kicking of Sittichan. And now I know my ABCs. Won't you come and play with me? It's elementary, my dear Fight Professor.
This is truly a stylistic clash here. Van Roosmalen really looking to load up, really looking to do a Ramon Deckers on the guy, because Ramon did most of his damage with punches, and that's Robin Van Roosmalen. In the image of the great Dutch fighters, Rob Kamen, Ramon Deckers, get things done with those big punches and some low kicks, but he doesn't want to try that against Sitsongpeenong. Sittichan with a little jump knee there, didn't catch the ribs or anything, but he's letting Robin know. And you'll hear people say, well, some of those, a lot of those, maybe not a lot, some of those kicks are blocked by Van Roosmalen's arm. Well, if you look at his right arm, you'll see the color changing, different hues of red and purple, and so those are damaging blows by the Thai fighter with under a minute remaining in the third round. It's a tough thing. There's full power loading up, and then it's doing nothing. And there's that middle ground which you have to get in when the guy's a little bit leaner, a little bit faster than you are. And that's the problem that Robin Van Roosmalen is facing right now. Yeah, usually in Thailand and in other parts of the world, in China, where he's also involved in a tournament and has made it to the next round later this year, Sittichan fights at a lower weight. So coming up here to, at lightweight, so he's got quickness, he's got agility, and Van Roosmalen has to do more of this, rough him up on the inside. Has to stay there, has to attack the body.
Another left round kick. And there again, Van Roosmalen has to take advantage of these opportunities because they're few and far between.
Yeah, if he can't make them, he's got to take them when they happen, just like you said, Morrow. Right now, he's being second best, unfortunately, in this fight so far, in my opinion.
So, yeah, how do you have it after 3? Do you have it like the every round for Sittichan?
In my opinion, Sittichan has won the first 3 rounds. I don't think there's any real dispute there. And here they come marching forward. There's a skip-in knee to the side. Van Roosmalen trying to catch something, but Sittichan has got really good defense against the punches here. Very elusive. There's a jump left knee. Didn't really catch anything, but it keeps Van Roosmalen thinking, wow, what's next? You have to be very careful because you can't just come raging in because you walk into a flying knee.
I mean, there's no secret. Van Roosmalen is the more powerful striker. Hits with more authority, but hasn't been as effective as I'm sure he would like to be.
Come on.
And there's the beautiful Alyssa, one of the Glory girls, along with Tia on hand, letting us know it's round 4. The penultimate round. We're into the championship rounds here in Monza, Italy.
Now that left hook landed for Van Roosmalen. He needs more of that rather than a single shot here and there.
And again, he has to, the push kicks, the left round kick.
Sitsongpeenong is doing his version. It's like a Thai version of Georgia Petrosian right now. He's very, very elusive, yet he can land at will.
Beautiful combination, but yeah, Petrosian looking to load up, or excuse me, you got me saying Petrosian. Van Roosmalen loaded up with the left hook. And there's that right uppercut on the inside, battering away on the body of the Thai fighter. Outside low kick scored.
He's got to find the chin of Sitsongpeenong, and that's something that nobody yet in Glory has been able to do. See, Sitsongpeenong's got this little movement that he does. Watch. When he takes a step back, takes a step to the side, little tiny moves. He's never in the exact same place. It may seem like he is, but he's not.
Wow, nice combination through the guard. And if I were Sittichan, I'd invest in ice. I know it's anybody can make it, but man, if it were a commodity, he'd be a rich man because all his opponents require a lot of it after eating those kicks. 1.5 minutes left in the round 4.
And ibuprofen.
Yeah. So Van Roosmalen still trying to unload, misses with that right hand. See, and he gets in these points. These score. It's not like Sittichan's not scoring on the counter. He's scoring.
Yeah, he counters back. Like I say, it's very Petrosian-esque for Sittichan what he's doing because he's not loading up, not going for the knockout. He's just trying to win the fight because it is a kickboxing match. And they say that boxing, what's the definition? Hitting and not being hit. Right. Kickboxing, same thing, except for you have the kicks in the knees.
And we've seen Sittichan trying to open up the body by the combination upstairs. There's another jumping knee in the clinch. 45 seconds remain in the 4th round. Robin Van Roosmalen, the lightweight champion, hoping to successfully defend the title for the 2nd time. But Sittichan hoping to bring the Glory Championship back to the Mecca of Muay Thai, Thailand. And of course in Glory, no elbow strikes. No sustained clinching like you will see in Muay Thai, but Sittichan doesn't want to clinch, period. He wants to keep it at distance. He's in his wheelhouse here, Stephen.
Yeah, there are Thai fighters who don't favor the clinch. I mean, you think that they all fight the same way? They don't.
No. But it is prominent as we head to the 5th and final round. The lightweight title at stake. Sittichan busy taking away one of the weapons when you talk about a high-level boxing or kickboxing guy who wants his hands to work. I mean, we talk about the left hook, one of his money punches, but he's also got a great right hand. It's been muted. It's been nullified and damaged because of the punishment to the arm.
That's a fact, because you kick a guy enough times in the arm, that arm's going to start to droop at your side. And I don't mean like a Muhammad Ali droop either.
So, the 5th and final round underway. We expect a sense of urgency from Van Roosmalen. Sittichan will be content to stay at distance and continue to do what he has done all night long.
Pretty
Knee
much
up the middle.
It's been one-way traffic the whole time for Sittichan. He's so relaxed, too.
Unbelievably composed. And, oh, yeah, again, as we mentioned with Johnsy, facing the challenge of his life earlier tonight against one of his heroes, Giorgio Petrosian. He's 22. Well, Sittichan's only 24 years of age. Van Roosmalen, just 26.
And Van Roosmalen definitely outscoring Sittichan with punches, but how are the judges going to look at that?
And
I look at control of the fight,
right,
to be honest.
and are they effective? I mean, well, it is damage, but is he doing damage with the fight?
I haven't seen him do any damage.
Because number one is the number of knockdowns. We haven't seen any of that. Number two in the glory criteria is damage.
I actually question that
damage
stat.
on the arm.
I question that stat, actually, because he must have hit him on the arm or something, because he hasn't really hit him clean on the chin or the body.
Hey, don't get my full-time color commentator, Paulie Malinovsky.
What's up, Paulie? We will meet one day. You can show me how to slip a left hook.
He does not like the punch stats in boxing, and
I've had my issues occasionally with them too, but not because I want to be right every time I score a fight.
But to be fair, they are used as a barometer to give the audience an idea of what's going on. They're not perfect either. And
I always said, if you got punch stats, why do you need judges? If they're accurate.
Right. Hey, statistics never lie, right?
And there's that left roundhouse kick in the straight left hand for Sitsongpeenong again and again.
And, you know, when we talk about the defense of that left round kick, in Thailand you have the high knee, the flexibility. They're able to lift the knee and block with the bone.
That's very risky, too. You have to.
Because you're off balance.
You can, no, but you can get swept if he throws a low kick.
Absolutely.
You don't know what kind of kick he's going to throw. But these guys do know.
But he's not blocking it.
1 minute left for Van Roosmalen to have to do something big like a knockout, basically.
So, with 54 seconds left here in Monza, Italy, in the main event, will Robin Van Roosmalen be able to hold on to his Glory Lightweight Championship, or will history be made on this historic night? Will Sittichan Sitsongpeenong, the winner of the Lightweight Contender Tournament, in which he dominated and destroyed the former champion David Kiria before beating Josh Johnsy in the final, will he become the first Thai Glory Champion? 25 seconds to go.
Looks like we are on the way to getting our own Buakaw, Moro.
Buakaw Banchamek, now used to be known as Buakaw Porpremek, was considered the best Thai fighter to make the transition to kickboxing. You're right. Following in his footsteps is Sittichan Sitsongpeenong. Van Roosmalen looking to unload, misses with the kicks, and we are headed to the judges' scorecards to determine the Glory Lightweight Championship.
In Mortal Kombat, they have a thing called flawless victory. In my opinion, that was pretty close to a flawless victory. If he gets it. For Sitsongpeenong.
Yeah, it's the left round kicks, again, as advertised, but he did also mix it up a little bit with the punching, but he kept Van Roosmalen at bay, and despite the stats, and here's Sittichan coming over and congratulating Van Roosmalen on a terrific fight.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is it. We've been, I mean, don't want to talk about how long we've been in the combined combat sports, but too often we see what we think is an obvious decision go the other way, and it's just so sad. And, you know, we talk about drastic weight cuts, and with all the technology available now, you would think we could get better judging in all of combat sports. You know, look at all sports, NFL, I mean, it has to happen. And again, we're not sure what we're going to have for final scores here, but I mean, from where I sit, Stephen, we've got a new Glory Lightweight champion.
I agree 100%, Moro.
And yet, you look at the stats, and it favors Robin Van Roosmalen. So what the hell do I know? The kicks, the big edge for Sittichan Sitsongpeenong, and there it is, the gold. Just a few miles from the fashion boutiques of Milan, one of these fighters will be styling and profiling with that belt around their waist in just a matter of moments. Robin Van Roosmalen, Sittichan Sitsongpeenong. What is going through their respective minds? Waiting on tender hooks like the rest of us. An amazing night here in Monza is about to come to an end.
Go to the judges' scorecard. All three judges scored about 48-47, a unanimous decision for your winner, and still glory lightweight champion, Roosmalen.
I foresee the day where I'm going to pull a Howard Cosell. I really do. I love what I do. I love my job, but it happens way too often. No offense to Robin van Roosmalen, but 48-47 across the board. Judging by the reaction on the social media, they do not agree, and I have to say I don't either. He's a terrific champion, a fantastic fighter. Listen to the crowd here in Monza. Sittichan Sitsongpeenong deserved to win that fight. Man, damn it.
What do you think of Sittichan Sitsongpeenong?
I think Sittichan is a great fighter. He's difficult to fight, hard kicks, good distance. But we had a solution for it, and I won my fight, so I'm happy about that.
What do you think the difference was for you to win the fight?
I think every kick he throwed, I blocked, and everything I throwed, I scored. And I don't care if everybody's shouting. They always have doubt and shit. If you can do it better than me, stand here in the ring and prove it to me.